Hi everybody, hope you're all well. Mindful Moodling will be starting in a few minutes. Well, you know how early I am. Anyway, just bear with me, the video's about to start soon. Thanks, bye. Well, good afternoon. It's looking like a shadow. Good afternoon, good afternoon. How are we all? Well, good news and bad news. You could take my boot off for a bit during the day. I can't walk with it off, sort of thing. But yeah, I'm a physio at the end of March, so I've got a bit longer with my boot. But never mind. Never mind. A bit longer with it. My last physio is at the end of March, I think. So yeah, I've got a bit to go. But hey ho, it's better than nothing, isn't it? So what I've got here is I've got a piece of white card. I've got a bit of paper. I've got some collage paper. And I've read my magazine, so I've got bits of magazine as well. So I'm going to do a tag. So, and I've got one colour and white. Now I might use a little bit of the other colour, but I might not. So what I want to do is I washed this and it's gone all crinkly, so I've had to put the stencil spray on it, and then just that's on the table. Use my decal spreader, stick it to the table, and hopefully stops it from moving. It's a great thing, this. I've got holes in it now there, so that side helps it a bit. So the colours I've chosen are these. So I think I'll be going with that. And that might be a pop colour, but I quite like these. I might use black with it as well. Okay, might use black with it. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut the tag. So I was going to use that. Scrap of paper. It's got all glitter on and stuff. And I could do, but I just think I'm not too sure about that. So I'm going to steer away from it, but I could use that side. But I just thought I'll use this packaging, although it's quite flimsy. I like reusing stuff. I've got another great paper packaging from Marx's, and it's a portrait version of the one I had the other day, and I'm like, whoa, love it, love it. So anyway, I'm just going to do, I might stick this together actually. That'll be a better way of doing it. So I'm leaving the folding. Okay, just bear with me because it is going to take me a minute. I've not got my boot on, you see, so I've got to shuffle. Throw things. Shuffle. Oh. Weird, isn't it? I've just got to shuffle everywhere. So I'm just going to take something to mark this with. It doesn't really matter what it is. I'm just showing you from start to finish so that you can see what I do. Okie dokie. I bet that doesn't even work, does it? Today of all days, when I need everything near me, you tidy up. Just gonna see how big I want my tag. I haven't said hello to people. Hello, hello, hello. See who's here. Hello, Sue Russell. We've got the lovely Janet, the lovely Sue. We've got Facebook user Etal. Yes, Etal. So, hi, Caroline. Hey. So we might get more. We might not. I'm not worried. Let's go together. Oh, I like that shape there. It's not strong enough because there's only one of them. So let's go down. How big? 10. Hi, Karen. Hi, Linda. Oh, straight, is it? Right, so if it's 10 that way, it needs to be at least 15 this way, doesn't it? No, 17. I can know. Yeah, that's about right. Now, if you didn't have a big boot on and you could get to your stuff, you know what I mean? I'm just going to chop this down actually. You could actually not worry and just get it, go and get it die cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use dry glue today because I want it to stay dry. So I'm just looking at where my cut is, and I'm just going to glue these two together first. I'm not too worried if it doesn't stick straight away. Oh, we've lost some. We've gained some. Okay, I'm just going to chop this down. I don't like wasting because I could use that for another tag, so I'm just cutting it a little bit out of the side. Keep that because now I've glued it together, it's not bad. When you put paper on it, you've got quite a sturdy little. I keep trying to do the same things I did before I had a broken whatever, and I can't. So, you know what I mean? It's like, whoa. I'm just going to chop this off. So I've got a nice straight space and line. So I'm just going to put that against that. Once you've cut one straight line and you cut to that, it all should be straight unless I've got a right wobbly eye. I can't always check. Oh, it looks all right, that. So let's see. It's not too mishappened. Let's see. I've got a bit here that I need to glue. So this is 19 by 10. And the reason I've done 19 is, don't forget, I've got to chop the bits off, haven't I? Now, you can use wet glue on this if you want. It's up to you. I just, because of all messing about and keeping my boot off, just trying to be, just trying to soften the amount of work I have to do, really. So I quite like the edge of that. That's the edge that I've used. See, let me show you. You know, when I cut out from these here, they have an edge on them there, so you can use that as an edge for your finger. So I'll use this one, I think. Let's see what it looks like. And you know it's going to be straight then, don't you? Famous last words. I can always make them bigger. Just smaller, I can't make them. No, I can always make them smaller. That's it. Can't make them bigger. Now I'm looking at that. I'm thinking, okay, that's not bad at all. So maybe I need a bit. Emma, hello, darling. Oh, I've got all my mates on. Oh, you blooming lovely, you lot. Just to let you know, I had my physio yesterday. And I could take my boot off for an hour. I even tried stairs yesterday, but I could only do it with him. I couldn't do it any other time. But I only had 6 stairs, but I did it. Showed me how to do it properly, and I can do that only when I'm safe. Someone's in. But yeah, really chuffed. Really, it was ridiculously stupid seeing me giggle. Oh, I could do it. So yeah, but I haven't got my next physio. Should be my last one, but it's not until the end of March, so it's a while yet. But hey ho, could be worse, couldn't it? Could be worse. So, well, one thing and then the other, but we can't worry about it. We've got to get on with it. Oh, I'm glad to see you. Oh, nice to see you. See you, nice. So I'm looking at the colour I'm using, and I'm thinking, do I use all of this just cut up and work on it? Do I use that side? Or I'm going for this side. So what it is I've got this piece of paper. And I'm using the middle because it's an old piece of paper. I think it's a studio light one. Now, what you could do is just glue it down first, but I'm showing you out way. I'm just showing you the hardest way, of course. But you can glue it down first and then stick it on. But I mean, horses for courses, it's up to you. So I'm just cutting this up. I'm going to stick it on. I'm into my my writing sketching, which is the bits that you're seeing at the moment, where I'm actually teaching myself as well, or going back to it, to how I used to. It's a way of sketching. I used to teach the kids as well, and it builds confidence because there's certain rules and they go against everything that you think about drawing. And it's going to be in my new Patreon course. Now I'm having to sort of really work with that because I've got all sorts of stuff happening. I'm not allowed to mention it, actually. Seriously, not allowed to mention it. Not because I've just got a new job out. Just I haven't. It's just I'm not allowed to mention it. So I'm having to sort of think about timings and get everything sorted properly. I'm just going to chop it down a little bit so I've got some. Come on with this, don't try and cut the thing. I just like to get the edges there. Happy with that. Now I'm going to keep these because these make great perpendiculars. So I've got a piece of paper there. Some decoupage. I won't use all that. And I've got some other stuff there. Won't use that. And some paints. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just now you can use bookbinding glue if you wish. Should that be that way? Yeah. Now I'm just going to glue that there, leave a gap. Hey, where does that go? Does that go? Can't do it. It's got to be down here. I'll do it like that, like it's. And then don't like that straight edge there, so I'll get rid of it. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so we've got that. Might as well use this. It's old and fragile, this paper. So you've got to sort of treat it with a little bit of love. So I'm not really worrying at all because I don't want to worry. I want to enjoy it, not like persecute myself. So, and I only need tidbits. I don't need loads of this. I always make that mistake of thinking, oh, I need this, I need this. No, I don't. I don't actually need that. I like the idea of having pieces that are not interesting. If you cover them up like that, they suddenly become a bit more interesting. Okay? Like here, I don't like that bit. But if I just wiggle that off, see, even because of the way the paper's the grain of the paper, it's straight, the paper. So no amount of me doing anything will get that. So what I'll do is get rid of that, because every time I rip it, it'll be straight. So I'm just going to stick the ends on like that. Actually, you know, it doesn't look much, but it does make a difference, seriously. Right, so needs a bit of glue, that, doesn't it? That's why it's not sticking. So I'm using dry glue, using Pritt Stick, and I'm using, you know, I'm going to put that there just to give it a little bit more. That's it. So I've got this nice, don't forget I've got these as well, so I can use these later. So I've got that, and because it's not wet glue per se, it's, look at that. Yeah, that's really going to work, isn't it? Oh, sorry, you're talking about the gales, right? Yeah. Okay. I want you to forget about your gales. I don't want you to worry about it. I want you to chill and enjoy this because, well, you know, we're here to have a bit of a chill, not to have any stress. Not being rude about, it's just, you know, give yourself 10 minutes not to worry. I know you've got to worry, and it's really stupid to say not worry about it if it's because it's so dangerous, but yeah, I just feel that I need a break from it. I don't know if anybody else feels that. Anyway, I've got that. I'm really happy with that, actually. Part of me is thinking, I don't want to change it. Do you know what I mean? I hope I've not offended anybody by that. It wasn't meant to be offensive at all. So I've got the. No, you don't have to shush. I'm just saying. Don't let it stress you. Please don't think that. Right. I've got a little bit of white. I've got my sponges, which I adore. And I'm using a bit of a deco medium. I've got my golden as well, but these were just there. Now, this is a turquoise, and I'm mixing a bit of white with it, leaving a bit there darker, and then really going light with it because I want to get rid of the green. So what I'm doing now is scrubbing it out. So I'm just scrubbing it on. I don't want it to cover anything. I want it to just tonally marry up. And it's so worth it because it dries instantly. Oh, I've not offended anybody, have I? Oh no, please don't. Please don't. I feel awful now. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant we've got a tree that's come down here and I'm stressing all night about it. I'm not getting any sleep. Do you know what I mean? So it's only that. It's not me being an ass. So I do apologise. I don't mean to be. Right, I'll shut up now. Okay. So I've got some colour on it. I'm okay with the colour. I'm going to change my sponge round and just do a little bit of white on it. Just pure white. Because don't forget, it's in the background. And the more I can blend it in, the better. And I think, you get bits that need darker bits. So I'm going to get a little bit of sponge at the edge and just darken it, and then that's better. Can you see how you're making a focal point? Yeah, right, okay, so we've got that far. So we've made the tag out of packaging. We stuck paper on, dry glue. Then, oh, I hope not. I didn't mean to do that. Then what we're going to do now is what we've done is we've had some rice paper, some music paper, and stuck it all down. Then I've added some turquoise and some white together and made like a splashy thing. I don't know what the term is. Right, now I've got some bits and bobs that I like to use when I'm creating backgrounds. Oh, Thelma, hello. Can't see names on it. Oh, I hope you're okay, Carol. Right, I've got this here, which is like a Coke can thing. And I'm just going to go with the sponge. Bit more of this. I'm getting a bit tight with it, I think. So I'm just getting a strong. So look for interesting shapes. I think it's since that's a bit weird, isn't it? I think it's since I found that Regal one that I've been doing this, finding shapes everywhere. If I want them a bit bigger, I'll just slide it down a bit and add another bit. They don't have to be perfect. As I say, it's one thing I never do. So I've got that nice shape, quite like that. I think it needs to be maybe here. bigger that way. Yeah, that's it. And maybe one here. I like that. So I'm going to get some more. Oh, just scratch my head and there's all paint in my hair now. Oh, well, nothing changes. So the other one I can use for white. Was about to ask how your. Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The only thing I can't do at the moment, Emma, is get to the football, which is at. Luckily, we've not had many, you know, matches at the moment, but that's the only thing that's because I can't physically get there because I have to walk and it's way too far. So it's annoying me. Can't do that. So we've got some nice little, and I'm blending some of them so that they don't. Can you see how they blend out? So I've not got like massive lines, but I'm trying to go over where I was with the others. Sort of breaking it up a little bit. I hope that's okay. Yeah. It looks always, please, you know what I say. Bear with it, bear with it. So I quite like that. It looks a bit mad. We've got all these colours in the background, but we're starting to build it up now. So we need to sort of start thinking about what we're going to apply to it. Because at the moment, we've just got like this. So we need to think, right, what we're going to do. So just need to let it dry a little bit more. Okay. Now this. Wow. Look at that with it. I think this is Marlene's art by Marlene. I think this will work with it. I didn't plan it. I was going to use this to take my squares off, but I think that's going to work so well. So that's got create memories. I do like these. I couldn't find it because it had the same word there. Now I'm going to dissect it like that because it gives it nice. And I'm just going to put the whole word from top to bottom there. Oh, that's it. So tear a little bit off, stick it. This is very good, this stuff by Marlene. By Marlene, and you know, studio like stuff, it is good stuff. So you know you're going to be okay. I know I don't work with them anymore, but that don't take off the fact that they are, you know, good. So just build up a little bit of colour there. I'm going to go with a little bit more white actually because I think that's a bit heavy. There we go. So I've added a tiny bit of white. And the great thing is, if you get it on your tape, look, woohoo, you can wipe it off. So I really like that. Oh, I just took off colour. Yeah, a bit of colour on that. There we go. So little bit of doofer in there, bit of doofer in there. I do have. I'll use this one because I've already wrote on it. What's on it? Shopping list. So I'm just going to use this. That's it. Just going to create lines now with this. Like that. Textured lines. the line sort of will create a little bit of dimension and texture. And you don't have to do loads of them. You just create that little bit of, just a bit of shadow on them. So this is going to be, again, in our new collection. So that I get £10 a month, it's £12.99 for the collections. But I'm going to, anyone in my £10 one from before will be put in. I'll move you over. So there we've got that. I really like that. Biscuits. I've got till, I know, it's double the time. End of third week in March before I can officially, when I officially cancel it or get out of my boot. I know, crazy, innit? Right, dry now. So yeah, it's dry. So I've got a biro because that's going to work. This is an ink biro, so it might not work. So I'm just going to go over. You see. If you use other pens, sometimes the ink won't like you for it. So using the biro will help you a little bit. I'll show you it. So here we need a bit of definition. And because it's all smudged, it really doesn't matter because I can add my own wibbly bits. So we did there. So I've done 2 in there. So I'm looking at it now. Really like that. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I really like it. Really like that. I'm shocked myself. It's going back to my roots, isn't it? Right. So what I'm going to do is just clean that because it's got a bit of. Right. Like that. So I've gone a bit bigger. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I trust your words, Emma. Well, I trust everybody's words, but I'm so, I've not been doing any work recently, so my wonderful DT have had some time off, but I trust their judgment implicitly. Implicitly, is that the right word? Right, I have to do some doodling on it. I have to. It's the law. I want it to be interesting. So adding lines to it really does, to me, creates more interest and intrigue. And you're like, oh, how's that done? Oh, what's happened here? And stuff like that. So I am just going to now run around. Can you see how that little bit has just made the difference? Now you've got to choose which is which here. It doesn't matter because you can have one over the other. So this one's going over. And so this one is coming underneath. Right, okay, so we've got that. I'm going to take a tiny bit of a brush. Not a tiny brush, a flat brush. I'm using a flat brush. and it's a shader, which is a flat brush. My number 2 flat would do it. Get some watercolour on it. And just bring that tiny bit there. Now this ink, be careful, because if your ink's water based, it will bleed like that. But that's what I want. I want a shade on it. I don't want it to be flat. So you'll see more here. Oh, I love that. Simple things, eh? Simple things. Now that there, not a lover of, to get rid of it. Yes. To get rid of it. Smudge it out. I'm not, as you can tell, I'm not going to Frankfurt. There's a few people I know going, hooking up together or going in a group or whatever. Good, nice one. Right, okay, so we've got that there. I've got a little bit here. I'm just happy with that. I really love that to bobbins and bits. Right, okay, so I've got it here. Oh, these I got from the range, and they're about £1 for all them. So right, I don't know what I'm going to write. I might use them. I'm going to see what it looks like first. Yeah. So, got these. So, I've got the C and the M. I didn't mention this because I didn't know I was going to do it. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Right. So, I think this is a W, but I don't care. I don't care, she says. I don't care. So, I'm just doing a bit of this on it. So, I've got the C for create memories. Okay. Then I've got, I could use the gravelly pieces. Just look, me being girly, smashing my nails. What I could do with now is, don't quite like that in white. Ow. I like that. Do you? Yeah, I could write stitcher. Broken over nail. Right. So I'm going to get this and I'm going to put it on card. I'm going to put it on paper first and then card because I need white beneath it. Oh, I'm going to put it on white paper because I need the paper behind it. Now it's a tiny bit. So yay, right, okay, so what I'm going to do is get the first letter and paint it out. like that. All right. Get in. Right. Result. Good morning. I am so excited. Just can't hide it. Get off. Right. Sticky butts. What time are we on? No way. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Get out. I tell you what, it's because I've done more like this recently. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Right. No, I don't want that on. I'm going to use Pritt Stick for that, I believe. So let's just check whether I like the white. Whether I like the white around it. Yeah, I do actually. We went shopping last night, and in Marx's custard creams are only 30p, and I like to split them half and half. So I need a bit of glue. I'm not too sure whether this should hold it, but if not, I'll get a bit of the bookbinding glue, which I know will hold it. Right, so I'm just thinking, is if I've got the wrong letter there, just let me check. Because, yeah, it is different. Yeah, it's different. So I'm just going to change it because this works better for me. Right, I'm going to glue it first. Right, this one works better. They're all right for a quid though, aren't they? Right, so press your word down, then cut that off. I wasn't going to cut it off, but it looks better now with it off. Having it off is better there. Yay, look. Woo-hoo-hoo! Get in. Boot off for an hour a day. Okay, I've got to wait till blooming June or no, not June. What we're talking about? The end of March, but who cares? I was only there about half an hour. But they were very good with me. Very, very good. So the thing is, do I put that there and create that there? Or do I put that there? I think it's better there myself. So put the C down. Now I could put a bit of something behind that, you know, make it 3D, but I don't want to at the moment because I quite like it like that. Take this off. I keep forgetting you're quite close at the moment. So right, I'm just looking at that. And I'm looking at the screen because it tells me whether I like it or not, or whether I move it into the middle and justify it that way. That looks awful, so it's going to be here. Right, so this doesn't look right to me. So what I'm going to do is get off. I've got the sticky bits on now. Well, not sticky bits, but you know, like I was going to say Jaffa cake. What is up with me? I've got these on, the others. So I'm just going to put a little bit on here. Too fat. off. Oh, right. Where's my tweezers gone? I'm not going over there. Put my boot on. Right. Why did God give me sausages? Why did he give me these sausage things? Or whoever it is. Or whoever you want to say. Don't want to offend anybody. Again, keep doing it today. Right. Hey, come on, get stuck. It's because I've got stuff on it, isn't it? Right, laugh. Come on, laugh, because this is going stupid. Because I got the other, the Pritt stick on it. It's sliding about like nobody's business. So, oh, for crying out loud, get off. This is stupid. I'm not, get off. Oh, right, I'm really losing it now. So I just have to do that. That's better. When it's off camera, I'll throw it against the wall, okay? So that looks better now because it's the same height. It's got more sense. The other one, it was like higher but lower. So it was 3D, but it wasn't as high as that. So it looked a bit stupid. A bit stupid. Oh, yes. I like that. I really like that. What I could do with, I could even put another banner behind that, couldn't I? See, I got this bit here. I could even lay it across there and create another one. That's interesting. If I've got a bit of card free. Oh, I've got this, haven't I? Right. After all that, I'm going to pull it off again. Oh, it's up there on the glue. Right, let's see if this does it. This is watercolour paper. Now, the white I've been using is the Cadence one, so it's got lots of glitter. Let me show you. Yeah, isn't that gorgeous with the glitter in it? Yes. No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh, you are. See if I'll stick it. No, don't look right. Okay. Right. Oh, I'm losing the plot. Quickly. Mind you, I know because it's just what happens to you at home as well, isn't it? I tell you what, it's more than sticky fingers. Don't care if you can see it. That's cool now, isn't it? I know you can see it, but I'm just going to get my brush in there and have a fiddle in there like that. See? Gone. Boom! See if this behaves any better for me. Right, just calm That music's supposed to calm me down. It's stressing me out big time. When I was doing my physio yesterday, it was lovely because I had a trainee nurse with me, and the nurse herself was very nice, and she's like, the physiotherapist is like, "Have you been doing this? Have you been doing that?" I said, "Yeah, done that, done that." And then she said, "Oh, let's have a look." And then we had a look, did the everything, you know, the let's have a look at it on there, your X-ray, and blah 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 blah. And I'm walking downstairs or upstairs or whatever you want to call it. I did it the wrong way and screamed out, and it was quite loud. I didn't mean it to be. And I know the patients waiting to come in were like, "Oh my God." Frightened the life out of him. They must have thought, what is happening here? This woman screaming in pain. So there we go with that. Now, I'm not a lover of what's happening round there. So I think I have got, just bear with me 1 minute, please. Ah, ah, ow, 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 ow. Petrified. I think you put too much pressure on yourself, and then everything you do is wrong, isn't it, after that? Because you're like putting pressure on everything. Just going to darken it, and I'm using a mermaid, mermaid's tail or whatever it's called, mermaid's lagoon. That's it. Mermaid's tail. Right, so that's brought it out a little bit. Yeah, it's a bit better. I'm not liking the white, but I am going to put white on it. So, nearly done now. I'm not going to go mad at. Ow! Not going to go mad and create anything else because I just don't think it needs it. Oh, I quite like that. Now it's got that on it. You know, I think that's creating quite a nice little bit on its own. So go back to the little doofus I had. I'm just going to do that one there. Oh, take that one off. This one goes better. So these are the side bits that I cut off. All the waste, you know, the bits chopping off the sides and stuff. Writing on. I really don't care that it's got writing on because that's adding to the. Now I've got choices here across or there. Right, if I put it across, too thick. Put it across like that, it means I can chop it off. So just go with that. Push that over. Push that over. Push that over. Turn it over. They will drop off because I've not stuck them on yet. There we go. Bit of glue up here because that's not stuck. Like I say, I'm not using wet glue because of all the, you know, I've got to clean it. I've got to wash this, wash that. So I tried, you know, dry Pit sticks, hoping that it'll be easier for me. So I'm now just going to look at that there. I'm going to pull you up a little bit because otherwise you can't see it overall, can you? Let's see that there. That there. So if we have that straight and that not straight, okay? So if we have it that there, and that there. Now how are we looking? Oh, good. I bet that's gorgeous, Emma. I bet that's gorgeous. Right, so we've got that. I'm really happy with that. I think it's gorgeous. I could use a pop of colour now, and I might even do it. Right, I'm just going to try off camera because I'm not going to show you because it's secret. No, it's not secret. It's just me. Don't want to mess. But where's that M I've just put in here? Yes. I'm going to see if it works. Oh, it's too dark. So I'm going to see on here what it looks like. So because I'm unsure, and I'm not very often unsure, I'm just going to see if this will work for me. If not, I won't do it. I've got quinacridone orange. It would work. It would work, but I'm not doing it. It would really work that. However, I'm not doing it because I don't want to. Now, I've been using lots of pens just recently for my drawings. I can't tell you how much I'm loving my drawings. Not loving my drawings. I don't mean that. I think my drawings. I actually like my drawings, but just getting back to doing them. So I've loved them, really loved it. But yeah, getting back to biro working and stuff. So I've got that, and I've got some pens. I've got some different pens for my writing sketching. And I'm going back to. I've got my signal, but it's because it's still wet. I don't want to kill it. So I've been using my Poscas. So I'm just going to go like that around there. I'm just going to add some white to the letters. Not a lot. Just wiggles. And squiggles. Lines like that create a bit of depth, don't they? So we've got wiggles on there just to create depth. I'm going freehand with my wiggles. Right, so I'm going to go back to my These might dry, you see. I'm just going to highlight some letters, not them all. Purposely. Like that. So I'll show you what I mean. So you see what I mean? It's not all of them. You could do a little message in them if you wish, but I'm not doing a message. I'm just going to do ones like that. Does that make sense? And then I think what I will do though is make this the focal point. This I wasn't going to use. These are by Art by Marlene, and I picked them up to do some dividing some work, and I thought this is going to be better for what I want. I don't think we make enough of our washi tape either, so now I'm making it into the focal point of the card. It's made a big difference. I'll bring you down to see. So create faux brads. And faux, like 3D. So it's not wet, dry enough yet, but it's sort of doing it. There we go. Right, I am over the moon with that. Over the moon. I could get some copper foiling on it now as well to make like brads. What time is it? Should we do it? Should we do it? If you give me a yes, I'll do it in the next 10 seconds. If someone gives me a yes, I'll do it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Got it. Emma, got it. Emma did it. Saved by Emma. Saved by my man. By my man. Saved by my. Right, bear with. Oh, I'm going to put my boot on, guys. Because not now, because I just can't keep this up. You get a bit cocky, don't you? You get a bit cocky thinking, oh, I can do this. And then you're like, no, you can't. Right, let's see which one's working. Here. Come back, leg. Come back. Come back, leg. Come back. Sorry, guys. It's took me ages. Okay, so if we look at what we've got, sorry about that. We look at what we've got. I'm going to put one there. One there, one here. Now, this won't necessarily be totally copper. It'll just be where I've scrubbed it. So let's put a little bit there. So I've got a blob, blob, blob. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't like it there because it's. No, don't put it on if it's not going to make sense. I think that's enough. Give it a waft. Blow on it, whatever. Oh, I'm doing me thingies, me ink lilies in a minute, and I've got all my ink lilies to sort out because I've been doing it. Oh, shall I show you quickly? Like, I can't believe I've bust all my nails and gutted. Trying to be all nice. That hand's nice, and that hand isn't. Right, this isn't great. I don't like this one, but you're first to see it. And this is Neil's Yard in London. Don't like it, but there are some in here I like. I've just done a reel with them, so hopefully you can see. I'm just going on waiting for that to dry. You've seen that one, okay? This one I really love. These are all actual photos that, and there's one I've done on Google Maps. Don't like that one. This is a pub in London, which is quite nice. Done quite a few. Don't like that one. Don't like that one. Don't like that. That one's all right. It's not great, but it's all right. So yeah, I've been really at it. Loving every minute of getting back into drawing. But I'm writing drawing, not just drawing. It's called, well, I call it writing drawing. Probably someone else has called it that in the past, but it's like when you're writing, but you're not writing, you're actually drawing. So I'm just going to take a piece of this off because I find it works better if I take a piece off. And then I'm not getting the other stuff all linked up. Up there. I'm hoping. Don't look where, not dry enough yet. Let's see. No. No, it's not wet dry. Oh, it's because it's on there as well, isn't it? Oh, yes. Yes, get in. Now you see the glue. It don't work on this, and I know why. Because it's got like a coating on the surface, so I'm just going to run some on here instead. So I'm just going to rub it on that area. Sometimes when you've got an area that's rugged, you can just rub your nail on it and it'll do it. There we go. But the paint's still damp. You see? So I'll choose a bit up here. Maybe that one. Because the paint's still damp, it will stick to the bits that are still a little bit. But can you see how the scratching? So if I get my knife, oh, the tweezers will do. See. So the warning is wait for it to dry. I'm in love with this now because I think I've created more than I wanted to. It's better than I thought it was going to be. It actually is better because I'm able to add stuff off the cuff. You know, I'm not being. I mean, it could have been a lot plainer, which is nice, but you know, as I go, it don't go plain. Can you see now the nail work on it? So by adding the nail, just going to add a little bit here. So all you do is just get anything. You get scratch marks on it, which is quite nice. And if you don't like them, you can always just scratch them back off. But I quite like them. Actually, do you know what? Your nail is far better. So where's my doofer gone? There it is. What I'm going to do is just put that on there like that. Get that on there. There we go. Got a nice little contained area. Do a bit down here. Yay! So we've got a bit contained area there in a square. Love it. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to take some away though, just by scratching it out. It doesn't need all of that. That's it. And then if I don't like it, tame it down with a little bit of paint. That's it. A little bit there that I need it on, where the glue was. So we've got our tag. Right, let's just go back to what we've used. We've used some reduced cardboard. We used a little bit of rice paper from Decoupage Queen and a bit of music paper. We used Cadence, the white hybrid with glitter, and I used the Deco cobalt turquoise hue. I used the Art by Marlene tape, which has been great, some paper, some card, and all I've done is just used all that, put it all together, and some MDF wooden letters, and I've created a tag. Used the cut off dies things from the tag, and just start to scratch into it, draw into it. I've used a quickie glue pen, a white Posca, a Signo, and a biro, and I've created that lovely tag. I really like that, you know, and it's, if you look at it in one way, it looks quite plain. If you look at it in the other way, you've got like this fantastic play of light. It would be a great cover for a journal. Foiling's great, it's very addictive, especially if you get the hot foil pen. So, I mean, you can even go around the edges, but I'm not going that far. So in an hour, we've gone from 0 to a bit better. So it's going to be Monday again now. So it's getting to be Monday and Fridays now, which I'm really happy about. So Monday I'll be able to give you a bell or knock on for you, which in the UK means give you the bell means ring you, and knock on for you, it means used to knock on the door and for you to come out. So we say knock on for you, but it still just means like email or message now as well. So join me and we'll do something a bit different, getting ready for our new project to start. I hope you like this dipping in and dipping out of all the different things, because it's rekindled my passion, and I hope that shows in the work that I do. And don't forget to look at what you've got, like bits of, card and stuff, and think, actually, I could really use that. Cards that you think, wow, what would I use that for? And then here's one. Oh no, that's the other one. Oh no, that's the other one. I had one the other day where I used a paper that was left from a food carton, and it's amazing. So I'm gonna love you and leave you then. I've got a bit of thingy. I've got to put my boot back on, because if I don't, I'll be falling all over. But it's great to be here with you. Great for your wonderful support. If you'd like to support me, thank you to those people who are here who already do. You already do. Thank you so much. But yeah, I really appreciate everything that you do, and you make me want to do it. And without you, I wouldn't do it. So big love to you. I'll see you in the comments, and I'll see you in the group. And that's great, as always.